By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat, as you remember Zion. Folks, this song, if you've heard it before, these words are written. These are the words which the children of Israel spoke after being taken captive into the land of Babylon. And now they're wondering, when is their misery going to end? But folks, it is too early for them to wonder this. Why? Because this is when they've just entered into Babylon. See, they're wondering, how is it possible for a heathen king, a heathen army, a heathen nation to come and enter into the temple of Jerusalem, into the most holy place, where the high priest could have died inside when he had gone to speak with their God and, for the cleansing of the children of Israel. Now they're wondering, how is that possible? Is our God dead? No, maybe our God has walked away from us. Now, as they were wondering, who is going to come and deliver them from, this land of Babylon? The reason why I'm telling you about them wondering if their God is dead. See, normally, when their priests go inside, there's that presence of God, the Shekinah glory, and all that those kind of things which signified that God was with them. Now that the possibility of a heathen nation coming and entering into their land and taking their goodies, and going with them as captives, signifies, maybe our God is done with us, our God is no longer with us. You've really walked away from Him. But trust me, God does not turn an eye from His people. He always watches over us. Now the children of Israel were in Babylon, wondering this. The word of God comes to Jeremiah, and he writes to them, you know, the famous verses in Jeremiah chapter 29. I know you know about verse 11, but dear folks, when you read from verse 1 going downwards until you get to verse 11, you'll understand that the children of Israel were to stay in the land of misery for 70 years. Yeah, 7 good decades. They were to stay there. And now, what God is telling the children of Israel, that you need to get comfortable there. You need to find wives if you don't have wives. You need to have children, sons and daughters. And for your sons, you need to grow to take care of them until they've grown. And after they've grown, look for wives for them. And for your daughters, give them into to husbands. And now, for 7 good decades, what am I trying to bring across is that even in your mystery, even in your misery, uh, in your sadness, in your breaking points, God can still take care of you, as He was taking care of the children of Israel for 7 good decades in a foreign land. He was with them, making them successful in a foreign land. They could have been successful in their own land, in the land of Israel, but because in the land of Israel, they had all these things. They had idolatry and all these kind of things. They were not listening to God. Consequences, repercussions of their actions were inevitable. And now that's why when you see them here in the foreign land, they're now learning that actions have consequences. Yet, even though they're having consequences, God is still taking care of them.